Hello, good morning, each and everyone. Today, I really want to record this video specifically for Mr. Al Farouk Wahab. Yeah, for his interview which he made in a radio in Ghana. I forgot the name of that radio. No, yeah, which says that the blacks are racist than white. And I want to know which specifically that racist he mean. Because we got someone who said discrimination and racism. The discrimination and racism are not the same. We blacks, we are so we'll be discriminated among ourselves, but not racism. No. It can't be so. It can't be done, So if you check yourself on those days, even your own country, Ghana, you can find it over there. That says European hospital, European town, European quarrel. Yeah. That those days, if you are not a black man, if you are a black man, you can't go to the European hospital because it's the hospital for Europeans in your own country. And he said, right, this is the racism. Go to South Africa, apartheid, and those things. All Africa, all the whole Africa country, all these things happen before we take our independence. That thing's happening, and the recently we get in South Africa. So it's not something which you can just come and say that no, blacks are so racist than white people. It's impossible. Somebody asked, got to tell you something. Maybe you are diplomatic. It's possible. The intelligence which we had, may God bless you for that. But it's not acceptable that you came to say that we blacks are racist than white people. In which sense? Why Marcus Garvey preached that the blacks must be back to Africa? Why? Can you tell me that? Why Malcolm X creates black apartheid? Pantera Negra. Why? Why Martin Luther King can't be Martin Luther King? In which way? Tell me the reason. It's reasonable that if you join public boss, as a black man, you got to go sit down on the backyard. You cannot sit down where you want. It's a right way that you are a worker, black woman, sitting on the bus, joining the bus, or sitting inside the bus, and white man come, he want for the white man, the black lady to wake up for him to sit down. In which sense? Yeah, all those things you didn't live it, so you can just say what you want or talk what you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe you travel a lot. But maybe you didn't live with them like we or I live with them. Look here. I left my country when I was 16 years old boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I travel a lot. I travel a lot too. Or maybe some places like Africa, way down before I reached here, Europe here. I reached here when I was, let's say, 22 years, recent completed. Yeah. when I reached Europe here. Since that 16 years, I left from my country up to that time. You know what I'm telling you? And I'm here since 1995 up to now. We are in 2020. So you just check up. 25 good years, you know? Yeah. I step in this country, spent here when I was, it is 7th March 1995. Yeah. So, I live here good 25 years, and I turn around all over the European countries. I know how the way they treat us. So I know very well what I'm telling you. Ask yourself, how many white people work for the white mans and they cheating them? And they must work more than how them work. How many of them? Ask yourself, when the white peoples, those are saying in Africa, which treatment we give to them? Are we disturbing them with your document, all those things in the police peoples? No. They live there in peace? Yes. Somebody else disturbing them? No. Even though we defend them. After all the wickedness which they do to us. You know, I don't want to show you no video because you are so intelligent to find a video by yourself. You are so intelligent to know everything by yourself. There's many books talking about that type of shit. I don't know. Maybe you want to be a friend with them, or maybe they wanted to give you some post. That's why you have to speak good to them so that they will give you that position. But I want to remind you that you must know when they say you are a good man, meaning why they want to fool you. When they try to give you that position for you to talk good to them, for them, they want to fool you. So you gotta check yourself. Mr. Farouk, you must check yourself. You just come, let's come for this restaurant free. In the United States, that Minneapolis over there was a time which that place, all the street, the market which are around over there, or the stars around there, it belongs to the black peoples, black neighborhood. They made that place. Ask yourself, or ask, why now that place is not the stores are there, it's not belongs to blacks, or the brands are there, it's not belongs to blacks. They bomb all that places, the black neighborhood, they bomb them, the American peoples. So if you talk about racists, that's that black peoples, we are racist than white peoples, man, then you mean why you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a very shame. It's a painful that you say that word. Man, you make a lot comparison. You make a lot comparison. Yes, of course. We blacks are in Europe or them are in the airport, all those things. They do some things which is not right. But for some such reason, maybe for some such reason, why? Because those Africans which we came here, we came here in our way or in a straw way or on the whatever it's, when we reach here, the hungry which we get to get money is so bad. So we did anything to get money. When you go when they take you to the job, or when you get job, the job which black man, white man doing, you see the white man do the job as it is, with the rhythm which he deserves. Because as a woman, you got to work with the rhythm. No, you do the work as you want. But black man, you will do the job 4 times than the white man. So meanwhile, at the end of the day, they're supposed to sack the white man because they feel that the black man, the white man cannot produce, but the white man, the black man's here. So imagine that you is a friend of that black man, you take him to the job, and he come overthrow you guys them over there. And then the next time when you see another new man or another your African man, do you take him to your where you working? No, you will not take him to that, because you know that he will do the same thing to you. Yeah. So for you to get that passion to say that word, maybe you must stay in Europe to see how the way the Europeans mingle with us. Look here, I married my wife 2001, which is 14th February. No, 14th April, really. 14th April, which I married her. And I know her since 1990. 8th February, which I know her. Could you imagine the relationship or the treatment which the family treat me? No. Man, so you got to live it in your blood. You got to live it in physically to know how to speak this particular racism. You cannot say Ghana and say that black people are so racist. No. We are discriminated. Yes, of course. We among ourselves we are so discriminated. Why? Because of some reasons. Because of some reasons. You mention some story that when you go to the Holland, you see white man or you see black man on a train station, whether it's a Ghanaian. Even though when you see you the Ghanaian, then the guy gets steam. You don't want to talk to you. You get reason. There is some reason on it. Yes, of course. Because maybe that particular guy, he sell his things for Ghana there, or he borrow some money and he comes here. He didn't have document. So if he didn't have document, maybe he heard somebody has document to go and work. So if you talk to you, and at that moment there is immigration around there, they drive him. They're supposed to send him home. Who pay that money for him? Maybe that fellow, he comes here by a strawway, like I. And he didn't get document. So he must to defend his position. Yes, I have right. Yes, of course. But now that don't mean that when they meet for the right place, he will not talk to the guy. Because in the public, it's just different. When we meet ourselves in the right area, we share the idea together. If you ask any traveler who travel and stay, not those who come in and go, travel and stay. Man, those Americans, where we said that when they say backyard, I mean a year of return. Yeah, some of them comes there, buy land, start to breeding over there. It's not forced that they must to marry people to go there. Why they must marry some people? When they come stay, if they want to marry, marry. If you don't, no. Nobody can't got to force somebody to marry. No. Before somebody will marry you, you have to know you. Right now, see your people, Ghanaian ladies in Ghana. See how the way they behave. See the way they behavior in Ghana. Do you think that is acceptable? It's reasonable for somebody else who don't know you come to marry you and take you to Europe? Every country sing some music. Say, if I really know, I have to leave you inside the mosquitoes. Make the mosquito bite you, not to bring you to Europe. Ask him why he sing that music. are so proud on you. I'm so proud on you, the way you spoke, the intelligence which we have. But this particular word which you use for black peoples, man, make me, no, my vision with you can't be low. No, man, no. No, it's not this way. No. You see? There's no reason, my brother. I have brothers, friends, which we make the same trip to reach where they reach America. And they marry American girls. They make life with them. They're born with them. They stay with them. Some of them are their voice. Some of them too, they are still live with them. So, what do you want to show that no, brother, no, Farouk, it's not like this. It's not like this. Maybe we blacks, we are so, let's say, we are wicked among ourselves because we don't want better for ourselves. It's true. We don't want better for ourselves. Even inside a family. Even inside a family, we don't want better for ourselves. Yeah. Your own brother, you want your downfall. You will call that one to racism? No. It's not a racism. It's an stupidity. Yes, of course. Your own brother. See you here. You send him money. Oh boy, hey, my brother, let's do this thing. Or let's do build house. Because most of we will not get a place to stay. We sleep in the night. We sleep space. So when you get yourself here, your first thing which you want to do is build your house. So that when you go home, you can get a place to sleep. So you send the money to them. Let them build a house for you. Or build a house so that them themselves, they will stay there. At them, they will reach there. There's nothing there. They spend the money. What do you do with them? If you do anything against them, that one thing you call him racism? No, my brother. So don't use racism attach discrimination. Yeah. Don't use racism attached with discrimination. It's not equal. No. Discrimination is this thing different, and racism is other thing different too. Do you think that those white people who them back in this demonstration, they think like you? They will do the demonstration? No, they will not go nowhere. They will not go nowhere. Even though some of them say they are racist, but most of the time, their mindset, when somebody says something which impact them, they forget what they think of, how they are. They forget how they are, and them all join one thing and they do one thing. That is why you see them going that demonstration. But plenty of them they are racist. When they see black man, how the way they talk to black man. Even though if they are a friend of you, before and when you go to you go with them to maybe some dinner or some party or whatever else, the fellow who is your friend and that party, before you present before you present you to his friends, he must disgrace you first. Let them. He will make a a disgracing joke with you for them to laugh at you before he will present you. What do you call that one to, Mr. Farouk? So it's so nice. It's so nice how the way you speak and all those things. Even though last time I asked you a question about Jerry, because he spent a good 19 good years as a president, and even common hospital, you couldn't break. 19 good years in Ghana as a president, you couldn't. So I asked you, the woman to put in jail, you couldn't answer. You said that, no, it does something good and it does. What you able to speak wrong against Kwame Nkrumah or Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, you able to speak bad against that man. A man who fight for independence for me and you. So that today you can get that position which you get. You can get right to school. Because his time, not everybody can go to school. Today you able to school and you can't be graduate. If that man didn't fight for you. You don't remember that. So, now, what you live since up to today, and what Gary do, you don't have, you can't able to say what you have to say. He said, no, it is, and Nkrumah do wrong? Tell me, Nkrumah do wrong? How many jobs Jerry bred in Ghana? And how many jobs Nkrumah did in Ghana too? Make that those both comparison and tell me. Well, Mr. Farouk, I'm so glad with you, but you make me, I mean, I don't know how to say. It's a big shame. It's a big shame. No, it's a big shame. So if you hear me, if you want to change your vision, it's up to you. But my vision back on you, now it can be different. Because I could say that, no, you are, they brand you, sometimes they want to brand you, why I don't know, but maybe they want to give you some position and you prefer that position, so you must speak wrong to us, so that you can get that position. It's up to you. Yeah. So I end my speech here. Thank you for brothers and sisters who listen to me. Thank you.